if y'all can see, there's a small little die. That's our problem. Alright guys, so yeah, as you just seen right now, it's kind of hard to get a good view, but once it's out, I'll show y'all. So yeah, let me do a quick rundown. Yeah, this is a 17-inch Silverado. Came in no AC. Hooked up the AC machine, had no charge. Put some dye in, charged it back up, started to blow out cold. I'm looking around with my UV light, found that small little leak. It's actually pretty common on these for it to leak in the condenser. So if you have one and no AC, I would start there. But yeah, I looked at everything, make sure nothing else was leaking. But yeah, I mean, so here's the condenser. Let me show you with just the flashlight. I'm gonna try to see if I can zoom in when I'm editing, but it's right there. You can see it's like wet a little bit. But yeah, I mean, even with without a UV, it's kind of hard. But if you have a UV, it'll help out a lot with the dye. So yeah, let's get straight to it. Okay, so yeah, first, let's begin. Get your AC machine, extract all the Freon, refrigerant. Next, we got to take off this intake, size 8 right here, size 8 right here as well. These clips on this side, you got to press up and pull back, and on this other side, you press down and pull back. All right, once we got that removed, we are gonna have to remove this. So to remove this, you gotta pick up this red tab and press it. It comes out, and then from here you're gonna have to take it off from there, and then just pull up and take this whole box out. Okay, and then so yeah, the only thing that's holding these down is just these dowels and rubber pieces. All you gotta do is pull up and take it out. Okay, so yeah, I've never had an issue with the battery, but you could take off like the negative side. And then so yeah, the next thing is this radiator fan. It's pretty simple as well. Let me show you. So over here, you just got these clips. You got to take off these hoses all the way around. So, okay, so yeah, there's that. You have to remove that. You have to remove the heater hose as well. Just pry it out. Same thing over here. The connections right here, you got to pull this pin out that way, and then pull it down and pull it out, and then you got to remove it from here as well. And same thing on this side. Okay, so yeah, I got everything off. Like I said, all these were just pushed in. You got to pry them out. Like these connections, like I said, you got to pull this out either with just like some pliers or heater nose, and then after you pull that out, you press this down and it unlocks it. And yeah, this other side it came out is down there, but I just put it on after. Next is it's just 2 10s that are holding this fan. A 10 right here, and then a 10 right here as well. Yeah, sorry for the bad angle, it's just hard to get. Okay, and then so yeah, the next thing is to remove this cover right here. So yeah, there is 12 of these. All you gotta do is pop this up. Okay, just like that, and then grab it from the bottom. You use a screwdriver for this and pop it out like that. There's 12 of these, so yeah, let's remove this. Okay, so yeah, once we got this removed, we put this because it's dirty. Next, on the passenger side, I'm gonna try to do a different way, just so we're not taking off all these transmission lines and coolant lines. But you are gonna have to remove this right here, size 13. So yeah, that goes to the compressor from the condenser. So yeah, let's remove that. And from here, on this side, just pop this out. It's probably in there like that. And then on the passenger side, same thing as well. You gotta pop that out that way. Okay, so yeah, next let's remove these 13s that hold down the radiator. One on this side and one on the other side. Now that all this is loose, now we can push it forward, and then you can unclip this. Just pull the tabs back, and it should pop up loose. And so yeah, we are gonna have to take off these transmission lines. On the driver's side, you could do it from here, or if not, from the bottom where I showed you. It's pretty much just a clip. I'm gonna get a hook and hook it onto one side and pull it out. And you just gotta be careful because these tend to fly out, and you are gonna need one to put back together. If not, this line's gonna pop out when you drive and put pressure on it. But anyways, so yeah, we're gonna have to remove this one on this side, and then on this side as well, the one that's right here, or same thing, the one that's right here. It's all one piece, so you could do either this one or this one. And then the last thing is that 10. It's pretty easy to get from the top. You can get it from here, or you can press all this back, and the 10 is right there as well. So yeah, it's that 10, this transmission line on this side, and the other line on that side as well. Okay, so these were kind of annoying. So yeah, first, I don't even remember if I explained this. There's a plastic cap that you got to take off, and then there's the clip. But these were kind of under tight. Please do not use, well, I recommend do not use any pliers to try to take them off. Any screwdriver, which is me, what I did, put some penetrating fluid, let it sit for a while and kept rocking it until it came out of there. It's just gonna, if you use anything sharp, it might bend it, it might make another leak somewhere. So just, yeah, use your hands, just take your time on that. I took off the 10 that was down there, and then I took off the one that was right here as well. So yeah, these are the clips that I'm talking to you about. Pretty much me, what I did is I grabbed a hook. I grabbed on this side and I pulled it out, and then once it was like showing off, I grabbed it off from here and I pulled it out with my two hands. Like I said, they do tend to fly, so you got to be careful with that. So yeah, just make sure you don't lose these. And then so yeah, since these two are out, now there is some clips that hold everything down. So you pretty much have to pull this clip back and pull the whole condenser up. This is a really tight spot to record, but yeah, like I said, you gotta pull this back and lift up the whole condenser. You have to do it on both sides. So there's one clip on this side and one clip on the other side. So yeah, I'll show y'all once it's out. Okay, but yeah, you will have to just rock this back and forth. Just make sure you don't crack, or just make sure you take your time. It took me like 2-3 minutes to take off the condenser. I should have recorded it, but I did it. But yeah, you are gonna have to rock this back and forth, scoot the bottom from it all the way as front as you can, just so you have enough space. But yeah, like I was telling you, make sure y'all watch out for this. There was nothing else really to be concerned about. Just take your time taking it out, unless you really want to take all this off. It is a lot easier. I've done it like that, where I took off the hose, the lines right here, the coolant hoses, because then you could take off the whole radiator out completely. But it's just a lot more mess, and this way that I just did it for the first time actually too was a lot faster and easier and a lot less mess. So yeah, let's go and look at the new one. Okay, and then so yeah, we got our new one here. The only thing that I transferred is these plastic covers. It just hugs onto here, so there wasn't really much. You just pop it off, pop it back on. This thing right here, you just kind of turn it one way and it unlocks. So that, this side as well, plastic. And the top one I'm gonna leave till I'm done. And then it came with this, and also it came with this stud, but I took off the old one from the other one because that was a tip to screw down. Another one, and this one is just completely, you know, nothing, and I don't want to have to deal with, you know, getting a nut, screwing it down or whatever. So I just got it from the old one and transfer it over. So yeah, and then so yeah, luckily these come with the new clips on them, so all you're gonna have to do is just pop them back in. So yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm gonna leave those on there. So yeah, I'm gonna just throw it on there, and I'll show you if there's anything special to do. Okay, so I finally got that back on there. That was a pain. So do you remember how I told you that the new condenser came with the clips? Well, I tried to just, you know, press in the tube, but there was no way. I had to take off the clip, put the hose in, and then put the clip on. So that took a while. On this side and on the other side as well. Make sure you put these plastic security clips back on there for security reasons. And the next thing that we have to do is these AC lines is you know, we got to get a new gasket to put on there. I mean, just because mine were ripped as well, and might as well, we're already here. So I'm gonna put new gaskets on that and on this one. So I'm gonna just put that real quick, and I'll show you what's next. Alright guys, but yeah, that was it. I didn't really do anything after that. I just I charged it up. It takes 550 kilograms. So yeah, I put that top plastic piece after I test drove it, because I wanted to make sure those clips were on there good. So I floored it to make sure that the transmission, you know, pressure was going to be as high as it gets. And you know, I took off a couple times just to make sure. Came back, made sure everything was good, there was no leaks. The other thing, just make sure the transmission fluid is topped off, because you did lose some. Other than that, there's nothing much else. I hope you liked the video. See you next time. Peace. Oh yeah, and also if we can get to 200 subscribers, that'll be great. More giveaways. Alright, peace.